Are you wanting to jump into a rewarding healthcare career? Or maybe you already work in healthcare and you're looking to make a career change. Either way, making the decision to step into a healthcare career is one that comes with many questions. The biggest one being, what healthcare career is right for me? Choosing a healthcare career does not automatically mean that you're headed to medical school to become a doctor or nursing school to become a nurse. There are a wide range of healthcare careers available in the administrative, diagnostic, and therapeutic healthcare sectors. The trick is finding which niche is going to match your skills and your abilities. When considering what healthcare career is right for you, there are many questions that will go through your mind. But don't worry, Caring Support is here to help. When you're considering what healthcare career is right for you, the very first question that you should ask yourself is, am I mentally and financially willing and able to go back to school to further my education? Even if you answered no to that question, that's okay. There are healthcare careers that could be a good fit for you. Stick around, we're going to talk about those in just a couple minutes. Now, this next question can be a tough question for some people. It's extremely personal, but it's really relevant to the industry. And that is, will I pass a criminal record check? If you answered yes to that question, awesome, stick around because we've got some more information for you. If you answered no to that question, the unfortunate reality is that it is really hard to get a job in healthcare with a criminal record. But it's not impossible. The best thing that you can do is look into record expungement while volunteering within your community, building your references, and getting as much education as you can. So, you want to have a fulfilling healthcare career, but you don't want to go back to school. That's all right, we got you. We're going to talk about a couple career options for you that require little to no schooling so that you can get started on your healthcare career as quickly as possible. The first career we're going to talk about is as a caregiver or home health aide. For this particular position, you will need to have a valid driver's license and a reliable vehicle. The reason for that is you will be responsible for all the day-to-day and daily activities that your client needs. So that could include running errands, going to get groceries, taking them to their appointments, and you will need that vehicle in order to do that. As a caregiver or home health aide, you can expect to make around $19 an hour. You may also be able to find a rewarding healthcare career as a medical transcriptionist. Yes, there are some companies that do require you to have a medical transcriptionist certificate from a verified college or program. However, there are also companies that offer on-the-job training. So it is not always a necessity for you to have that certificate going in. As a medical transcriptionist, you will be listening to audio files from healthcare professionals and converting them into written documents. So you will want to make sure that you brush up on these skills, if not take some more education in order to learn more about office equipment, computers, typing, as well as ensuring that your written and oral communication skills are top-notch. The Canadian salary average for a medical transcriptionist is $42,000 a year. So you don't want to commit a decade of your life to secondary education at a college or university. It's okay. There are many healthcare careers available that will only take a certificate or diploma program depending on which healthcare career you choose. That said, you should probably check out some of these healthcare careers. Emergency medical technician, dental assistant, occupational physiotherapist assistant. Blood and bodily fluids aren't your thing, huh? That's okay. But you're still willing to go to school? Perfect. You're going to want to check out these healthcare careers. Medical admin assistant, occupational physiotherapist assistant, retail pharmacy assistant, healthcare administration. You're not good with bodily fluids and blood, that's okay, but you are good with having a long-term educational career. That's awesome. There are many careers there that you can look into as well. Social service worker, developmental service worker, occupational therapist, kinesiologist, healthcare information management. If you're willing to go back to school, blood and bodily fluids don't bother you, You can pass a criminal record check and you're good under pressure. There are so many healthcare careers that are in need of people like you. Let's take a look at the healthcare workers that are most in demand across Canada. First up, you guessed it, nurses. RNs, RPNs, LPNs. These are the most in-demand healthcare workers in Canada right now. As a nurse, your day-to-day job responsibilities will look different depending on which healthcare sector you decide to work in. Nurses across the country are making on average $78,000 a year and up. Next up are nurse practitioners. Nurse practitioners are registered nurses with additional education and experience that allow them to be able to diagnose, treat, and do minor procedures on patients. However, it is very important to remember that you will be in school or completing work term placements that could take you 8 or more years to complete. Depending on where you decide to work as a nurse practitioner, the average Canadian salary is about $88,000 a year. And last but not least, doctors. General practitioners, specialists, ophthalmologists, dentists, they are all in high demand across the country. Once you've picked your healthcare career and completed the required education, then you need to head over to caringsupport.com. Once you're there, create your free Caring Support account, fully fill out that profile, and start checking out the healthcare jobs that are available in your area. Now, before we sign off for today, it's very important that you note that we have not talked about all of the healthcare careers that are available across the country. If we did that, we'd probably be here for a lot longer. It is still imperative that you do your own research and consult with the appropriate financial and educational professionals before deciding on what healthcare career you want to go after. From all of us here at Caring Support, good luck, and don't forget to come back and tell us your success story about how you found your dream healthcare job using Caring Support.